Okay. All right. I'm gonna give us an intro. Or that could be our intro. Hey, welcome back to episode 59 of Firing All Tuesdays. I'm trying to turn this down. I was topping off a little bit. Today we have my coworker John on. So
What's up?
What's up, man? Thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
I'm stoked. This is awesome. This is a nice setup.
Thanks, dude. I wanted to. I've been wanting to get one of. Well, he's my coworker from the comedy club. I've been wanting to get one of you guys. Yeah, shout out American Comedy Co. I've been wanting to get one of my coworkers on for a bit, but I didn't really know who. And then I was like, me and John have a good rapport. I feel like, there's some other people at work where like I feel like if I brought them on, it'd be just us sitting here for an hour being like, so
You like things?
yeah, what do you like? You like jazz?
You like jazz?
But yeah, dude. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it. How's it going? How have you been?
Good. Doing the captain school.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's been crazy.
How's that going?
It's good. I realized how much I didn't know about maritime law. So I was just dicking around out there on the water for all these years.
Wait, so on I guess off record, have you not been allowed to like technically been using your boat? Because for the people that don't know, he lives on a boat.
Oh yeah, I live on a sailboat. It's
Hell yeah.
a 41 Formosa. Catch means it has two masts.
Okay.
But sailboats are one of those weird loopholes in maritime law where you don't need a license
Okay.
to be on the water.
Okay. That's kind of wild.
Yeah, like the first time I ever got a boat, it was me and my buddy. I had a 29 Cal Pearson, it's called.
What was that conversation like beforehand? Were you just like, it was one of those like drunk conversations where you're like, dude, we should get a boat?
Actually, yeah, that was exactly what happened. It was me and my ex-girlfriend at Yard House, and we were
Did
like...
you have the yard beer in front of you?
Oh, no.
Just a regular pint?
Just a regular pint.
Okay, word.
And then we're like, oh, we should move to San Diego. Yeah, that'd be awesome. We lived in Temecula,
Okay.
shitty suburbs. and then she's like, yeah, let's do it. And then I was like, we should get a boat. And she's like, yeah, let's do it. 2 weeks later, got a boat.
Fuck yeah. How much was it?
It costs...
Sorry if that's a rude question to ask a boat owner.
No, it costs 10 G's.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, 10 G's for our first boat.
And was it like a fixer-upper? Like, is that a thing?
It was perfect.
Oh,
the one I have
nice.
now is a fixer-upper.
Okay, word.
The one I have now, that one I didn't know anything about.
But it was like brand new? Or
Yeah,
not
it
brand
was.
new?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay,
was.
Sick. Oh,
It was a 75, 76, but it was
Is that
totally
the amount of
redone.
inches?
Feet.
Feet.
No, that's year.
I guess
What am I saying?
inches wouldn't make sense at all.
Right.
It'd be a fucking tiny boat.
It's great for drain storms.
You're not
Just
gonna
put that
believe
shit in
this.
the gutter.
I spent 10 racks on this sick sailboat that you flow down the river.
Down. Smoke control. We live on it.
Dude, I wouldn't doubt it. I could see you be like, dude, check out this boat I bought. And it's just like, it was 10 grand. It's just this like
I can see
this
that.
RC boat.
I can totally see that. And turns into a hovercraft.
Dude, yeah, that'd be insane.
What do you call those?
An
Those things that
RC
fly
plane?
in the air. No, and they like helicopters, but remote
drone?
control. A drone.
Yeah, that'd be sick. A drone boat
A drone
for
boat.
10 grand.
Dude, we should make that.
We should. Okay, anyways, so you had your first boat.
Oh yeah. So first time on the water, knew nothing about sailing, nothing about boating.
Did you like look up a YouTube video or something? Or were you just like, fuck it, let's take it
No,
out?
we just took it out. We
That's
just did it.
so wild, dude.
It was insane. So we're like, we had to keep moving the boom over and changing the sails.
What is that? What's the boom? Oh, that's the big thing?
That's the thing that
swivel?
swings, yeah.
Okay.
And every time we had to switch the ropes over to the other side, we'd be like, all right, switch the boom, flip the boom. And then we were like, we need a word so that we could just do it quicker.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy's like, taft. Let's call it tafting. Ends up, there is a word, and it's tacking.
Oh,
and
wow.
we made up a word that was like 2 letters
Wow,
away.
that's sick.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're like, oh man, we're born for this shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's a sign, dude, that you like, yeah, you were meant to do this.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So did you live on this boat at the time?
Yeah.
Okay, word. So you bought it and immediately moved in?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, within a month.
Sick.
Yeah.
And were you living with your buddy or just you?
No, me and my ex.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you guys bought it together.
Yeah, we bought it together
Sick.
and knew nothing about it.
Okay, word.
No idea. And then one day I couldn't figure out how to turn over the key.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't starting. And this other guy gave me his old boat.
Just gave it to you?
Yeah, so then I had 2 boats. I'm like, well, this one's big and looks like a pirate ship. This one's rad. So
Wait, so what's the dimensions of the new one?
41 feet. So this one's 11 feet longer.
Oh, I thought you said the other one was 70 something.
That's a year.
Oh,
yeah. They're both
okay.
70s.
I was like, dude, you live on a yacht, bro. A 76-foot boat?
Technically, anything over 30 feet's a yacht.
So you do live on a yacht.
I live on a yacht.
Dude, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yacht living, baby.
Stroke that thing, cuzzo.
Yeah.
Yacht living. Okay, sick. So you had 2 boats. You sold the first one.
Yeah, sold it for 5 G's.
Okay.
And then the guy who fixed
Because they're a depreciating asset. As soon as you take it off the lot, as soon as you drive it off the lot, it depreciates.
Well, the weird thing, brand new, yes. Brand new for sure.
Yeah.
But once a boat has already been depreciated, you can keep a boat at a pretty high value.
Oh, okay. So it's not like it's like falling off.
No,
Okay,
it's not like,
good.
wear and tear and all that. It's
Okay.
like, if you keep it maintained and upgraded, you can keep the value of a boat up.
Okay, word.
Yeah, which is good. So you can get a free boat and you can flip that.
Wow.
Pretty easily.
Okay, word. Which is what, I mean, technically, you hope to do that at the end of...
Yeah, that's the goal with this one.
Because I remember you saying you've been putting in some work into this one.
Yeah, like 4 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
You just said it like you've been to war. Yeah.
It's
4
been
years.
horrible.
It's been 4 years. I remember you talking about the electricity problem, and I was like, that sounds dangerous as fuck, dude.
It's still a problem.
Yeah. You just like have like open electrical circuits like above you.
Yeah, cords like everywhere.
That's so sus.
Yeah, it's DC, but I run AC. So like I'm not even running the proper wiring.
Okay.
It's a fire hazard. My dog's probably dead. I'm just gonna come home, it's gonna be on fire, and I'll be like, that was interesting.
This is gonna be like a boat on fire in the water.
Yeah.
Dude, wow.
My neighbor's gonna be all mad.
Shut up, dude. My boat's on fire. My house is on fire. What could you do? Do you have house insurance on this boat? Or boat insurance?
Boat insurance, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to. You have to for the marina. They'll be like, yeah.
And yeah, I guess that's kind of a problem. So like all the boats will just ignite.
Yeah, boats sink all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sink all the time.
Speaking of, well, actually, okay, first I want to talk about, one quick question about your boat. You have to pay like a fee to dock in the marina, right?
Yeah.
How much is it?
That's $1,300
a month?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like kind of equivalent to rent.
Yeah, except like you own it. So it's kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, because you're still like paying rent, but you're like, I own this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what am I paying for? To rest on top of the ocean?
Yeah. Is there any other you should try that in your next set? What's the deal with marinas? What am I paying for? To just rest it in the ocean? Let's see if that hits.
I think it'll land.
Dude,
I think they'll be like,
no, but like this. Exactly, dude.
Yeah. That's exactly.
I wanted to talk to you about, because you showed up at work one day and you're like, dude, some guy knocked on my boat last night at 2 a.m. and wanted to go to Mexico on a sinking boat.
Yeah.
So can we dive into that story?
Yeah. So I don't remember what day it was. I get on, knock on the boat, dog's all barking, pop my head
Okay.
out.
Also, you just said a lot. I need to break all of that down. Isn't that fucking terrifying to like wake up in the middle of the night to someone knocking on your boat? Like, has that ever happened to you before?
No, because usually when somebody knocks on your boat, it means something's wrong. It means something bad's happening.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, nobody knocks on your boat to say hi. That's not a thing.
That's like a fisherman's code. You don't say hi to people.
You don't knock on people's boats.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you wait for them to come out.
Yeah, that's very intrusive.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if my neighbors are like, "Hey, John." Yeah. Even when
Sorry,
like, "Hey, you want some dessert? Hey, I got some cookies." I'm kind of like, "Fuck you." Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
You knocked on my boat.
Are you buddies with your neighbors?
Oh yeah.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, we're all homies.
Is he like? So was he like on your boat? Like,
No.
is he like breached your boat or whatever the word is?
He just
like
pops
a
his head
pirate,
in.
or is he just like knocking on the side of the boat?
He's just knocking on, which it echoes pretty loud. You know, it's
Yeah.
right by your head.
Yeah.
And like knocking on it. Yeah, and he's like, "Do you want to help me take this boat to Mexico?"
Do you know this guy?
I never met him a day in my life.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, so I'm like,
What is he wearing? Like, paint the picture of this guy.
He's wearing, I don't know. He looked like a boat guy.
Okay.
You know, I think he was probably. I don't know if he was wearing a turtleneck, but he could pull it off.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like that. That's a good look.
Yeah, older gentleman.
For sure.
He's like, yeah. You want to help me take this boat to Mexico? And of course, I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, fuck it, dude.
Yeah, why
This is
not?
an adventure.
So I grabbed just some stuff, flares, because I know the boat that he's taking, and it's not in good shape. That boat was not in good shape.
Like he pointed it out to you, or you had seen it before?
Yeah, it was right across. It was my old neighbor, like right across from me. So I don't know what happened with it, but apparently it got sold. So this was like the, what do you call it? The boat sales guy.
Oh, okay.
Like the sales rep. So he's got to take it to Mexico for repairs.
Okay.
So I don't know any of this at the time, but I'm like, yeah, let's go. So we get on. And he goes, have a checklist. And he goes, check this every 30 minutes. You check the bilge underneath the boat.
Okay.
And you just check for water and stuff. Sure enough, on the 4th check, as we're going past Cabrillo Point.
Oh, so you guys aren't that far out.
No, but that's 2 hours just to get to Cabrillo Point.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, that was 2 hours.
Wait, seriously?
Mm-hmm. Like if you were going to go to La Jolla, that'd be like 3 hours, 4 hours.
Cabrillo Point's, wow, okay.
That's a trip, huh?
Yeah.
Because it seems like it's just right there.
Yeah.
So that's a ways. So the shaft where the propeller comes in, that's leaking a ton of water. So.
And did you start freaking out immediately?
No, actually, I was just like, okay, I guess I go back to bed, you know?
Like we'll turn around?
Yeah, we'll just turn around. Yeah. We go back, we pack it. Next day, we go back out, or 2 days later, and we brought it all the way to Mexico. Freaking.
Oh, you ended up doing it?
We ended up doing it. Yeah.
Wait, so how did you patch the boat?
So what you do is it's a packing gland.
Okay.
And it's like this waxy rope material.
Okay.
So you open that up, put that in there. And the idea of when the prop spins, the shaft, it can't be totally closed off. So usually when it spins and the engine's on, you might have like 1 or 2 drops here and there. And that's totally normal. When it's gushing waters, when it's a big problem. And that's how boats sink all the time.
Makes sense. That makes total sense.
So you won't notice it if your boat's off because the prop's not spinning. And then when you turn on the engine.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So where in Mexico did you go?
Ensenada.
And then you just hung out there? Or?
Yeah, we dropped the boat off at a yard. We got boarded by Coast Guard. That was scary because I was super high. I was like very high. And I was motoring it.
U.S. Coast Guard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they pop out of nowhere, man. They just hop on your boat.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, they just board it.
They'll pull up and jump?
Straight up.
They're like the modern day pirates. Dude.
Yeah, they are. It felt like it was pirates. And then they took our passports.
Somali pirates, dude.
Dude, it was sketch.
Did you guys have like the water hoses where you're like spraying them off? You know what I mean? Like they do the pirates? You guys would get into so much trouble, dude. Wow.
I think those are cats.
What do you mean?
Spray cats with water.
Oh,
too.
yeah, you do. You're right.
You keep them away.
Just get away, cat. You're
Yeah.
just screaming that. It's like, okay, these guys are on meth, dude. Anyways, so that's wild that they boarded you. What was that conversation like? They just want to make sure you guys were like chilling.
They were straight up like, what are you guys doing? Where are you guys going? Why are you going to Mexico in the middle of the night? I didn't say anything. I didn't say a word. I let him do all the talking.
Wait, so the second time you guys went, you guys again went in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
Why did you go in the middle of the night? Why was that the move?
Oh, it's calmer. Way calmer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
There's no, it's not all rocky and stuff.
Okay.
So it's smooth sailing. Yeah.
And wait, hold up. That scenario, could you see a boat coming?
No.
Wow, really?
No, they just pop up. And apparently he said they were watching us with like
Night vision?
night vision for like 30 minutes.
That's wild.
Yeah, just to see if we do anything sketch.
They just see you guys on the boat just like smoking a joint.
Yeah, doing lines of cocaine.
So then do you have like a radar that like sees boats? Or is that on like
what's that called? An AIS system? No.
Okay, on sailboats they don't have those?
You can get them. Yeah, it's a good thing to have. It's basically like the Discord of
the
boating.
sea?
Yeah, like if you have an AIS system, other people will be able to see you.
Okay.
And then you could see them because they have an AIS system.
But if you don't have one, you can't see them?
You can't see them and they can't see you.
Okay.
So it can be a bit of a problem.
So the Coast Guard just rolled up on you, no lights, no sirens, just like jumped. And then when did you see them?
Once they turned on their lights and they were already tied up.
That's wild.
Isn't that crazy?
They're doing a great job then.
Yeah, they're good. They're real good.
They're good at their job. That's kind of reassuring to know that they're doing that.
Yeah, and they're so young, you know? They're like early 20s, you know, like 21. They're like kids. They're just like, hey,
what are you doing?
yeah. And they're like, Like, do you get a lot of issues? Mostly just cartel and
What a fucking dork, dude.
cartel. It's just all cartel.
So they told you about that?
Yeah.
They like shared stories about like boarding cartel boats?
Yeah, I think that was the only thing I could think of was like, okay, just like say hi, start a conversation. Don't bring up drugs. Do you get a lot of drugs?
Fuck, I said that out loud.
So the cartel, huh? And they're like,
Yeah.
what? We haven't even said anything. Like, we haven't even asked for your passport yet. And you're like, oh, fuck, my bad.
Shit.
That's funny. So then you get to what'd they say? That conversation was fine though.
Yeah, they were cool. The other guy handled it very smoothly.
Okay, word. Yeah, I mean, you guys aren't doing anything
Yeah,
suspicious. Yeah, I guess this like the whole thing is like very not innocent, but it's very like just the situation was just a regular thing to happen. But the way you brought it up to all of us was like, yeah, man, I went on a boat last night. Someone knocked on my door at 2 a.m. And also like you're so nice that like you just said yes to this guy. I would have immediately been like, no, dude, leave me the fuck alone. Did he pay you at all?
No,
Dude,
he
fuck
bought
that.
me. He bought me some tacos.
Okay, they're like $5.
Yeah, probably less.
Yeah, dude, fuck that.
Probably 3.
That's so whack.
Yeah.
The guy just conned you. It was like, this guy looks...
He did give me a GPS system though.
That's a great trade.
Yeah, no, this is sweet. It's on my phone. I'll show you what it looks
Okay,
like.
sick. So it's different than...
Amazing.
It's different than what we were just talking about? The
Yeah.
The AIS
The
system?
AIS system isn't a GPS system, which is kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't give you like a route and stuff.
It
Like,
just shows you other boats.
yeah, it just shows you other boats.
Oh, okay.
So this is the system. You probably can't see it on there. But
that's
it'll
cool.
tell you how fast you're moving across the water. And this is the cool thing. So like there's a
What are those
buoy.
blobs?
Yeah, like that there.
Okay.
So that'll tell you like Chesapeake Light. And then
okay,
it'll
cool.
tell you how often it blinks if you're going at night and everything about the light.
Oh, cool.
And this is a expensive system
Oh, sick.
and it works with no service.
Oh, that's great. So you
Yeah.
did... Okay, so there was a pro to going on this trip.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
expedition.
This is well worth it.
How'd you guys get back?
We took the ABC bus.
What is that?
It's just a bus.
You just walk up, like it just takes you across the border?
Yeah, it
basically?
just takes you to the border and then you walk across.
So you go all throughout the night. You show up in the morning at this shipyard.
We were up all night.
You drop the ship off,
Yep.
go get some tacos,
And some tacos.
and then hop on the bus back home.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then you just slept the next day?
Oh my gosh. I passed out.
Damn.
Yeah, no sleep.
Damn. Speaking of passing out, you almost fell off your dock once, didn't you?
I did fall off my dock.
Yeah.
yeah.
That story's wild too, dude. Sorry to just spring these stories on you. Like, this is fucking therapy, but...
Yeah.
Again, I just like you show up at work like at least once a week and you're like, dude, and then you just say this random thing and all of us are like, John, what? Dude, what happened? You're like, dude, I fell off my dock. That's why I wasn't responding to anyone's text.
Oh, yeah, I lost my phone.
That sucks.
I dropped my phone and as I'm falling in the water with my backpack on,
Yeah.
I'm seeing my phone light screen on.
No.
Yes, and I can't
dude.
reach it because I have no perception because you're in the water. So you're just like, and you're just watching it sink to the bottom.
Fuck.
Yeah. So that night I actually tried getting it back. I put on my wetsuit and I dove down.
Did you have a headlamp?
No, I put a flashlight in a plastic bag. That did not work. That did not work at all. So water can still get through plastic apparently.
That's so funny, dude. It was like the fucking submarine.
Dude,
You
it was.
You got to a certain depth and the plastic bag was just like, nah, dude. The
Yeah, I'm
pressure's
not
too much.
doing that. I even put it in 2 plastic bags and I
Wow,
duct taped
okay,
it.
nice. So then, and what was the light looking like? It just failed immediately. Like you get in the water and you test it out, and you're like, oh, this isn't working.
No, so I dove to get it that night, and it's pitch black. I used my waterproof flashlight, and I can't see shit. My flashlight's dying. I'm like, oh fuck! And I come back up for air, and I hit the top of my neighbor's boat.
Oh no!
Which means this is my neighbor's boat. I went somehow underneath the dock, so now I'm trying to come up.
You don't have any air.
And I need to breathe, and I can't figure out where to go.
That's how that band got their name, by the way. Need to breathe.
Need to breathe.
Yeah.
You dive for your phone.
Yeah,
in the
they're
water.
diving looking for their phone, and they couldn't find it. And they needed to breathe.
Yeah, that was it. I got out after that.
Wow.
It's like, I'm not
Did you
doing
come up
it.
just like,
Yeah, I was like, this is a bad idea.
your flashlight's like not working. You're
It's
like,
not
dude,
working.
all right, I'm gonna go to fucking Samsung and get a new phone.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Nice. Yeah, T-Mobile.
Hell yeah. That's hilarious, dude. Yeah, because dude, I was laughing the hardest because, first of all, I'm glad you're okay. But that's kind of why I was laughing, is because I was like, yo, like, you could have died. Like, didn't you slip and fall or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I slipped. It was like real, a lot of condensation on my step.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I slipped off. My hand hit the dock. My hand was all bloody when I got out. I was like, Jesus Christ.
You're soaking wet, too, in all your clothes?
Oh, dude, I was so bummed out.
That sucks. Were you going to work?
Yeah, I was literally on my way to work.
Damn. You're in all your ACC stuff? Like, just like,
yep.
That sucks,
yeah,
dude.
to change out my clothes. I'm like,
Did you have your backpack on?
Yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, the cool thing, though, I have a waterproof backpack.
Oh, that's super nice.
I'm like, I wish my phone was in there.
So a lot of your shit didn't get wet?
No, none of it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, none of it. None of my shit inside the bag. The bag worked.
It worked. Awesome. It wasn't like your plastic bag.
No, that didn't work.
Yeah, that didn't work at all.
I should have put the flashlight in that bag.
Yeah. And then just brought your bag like this down. Your huge backpack. Or you could have put it on your back and put the flashlight at the bottom.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Just use that.
Yeah,
like a firefly.
Yeah, exactly. Like a shitty firefly. Let's talk about what else do I have on here? Let's talk about doing open mics. I have a couple questions for that.
Oh, hell yeah.
How often do you do the mic?
I do 2 a week.
Okay, nice. Do you try and do the one at our work?
Yeah. Yeah, I get on that every other week.
Okay.
I try to do Madhouse maybe once a week.
Okay.
And then Wednesdays is my favorite. That's in Ocean Beach.
Is that the one that you bark at?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one.
So where's that at?
That's at the Alley.
Okay.
AKA the OB Rassel House.
Is that actually what it's called, the OB Rassel House?
Yeah.
Okay, word.
And the guy's like a wrestler, like WWE wrestler kind of guy. Yeah, and he's so insane. He's awesome. I like him a lot. A lot of people are not fans of him just because he's so wild.
Uh-huh.
Because like he's not the kind of wrestler that's like it's all acting.
Mm.
He's that way off.
Oh wow.
So
Jesus.
He's just a wild man.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how'd you stumble across this place? You just like heard about it?
He came up to me after ACC, and he was like, "Hey, come do a show in OB." And I was like, "Okay, cool."
And you usually go in there every week?
Yeah, and he gives me 10, 15 minutes.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, he gives me a lot of time. So
is it a show or is it just an open mic?
It's a show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
I mean,
so who do they have every week?
Who do they have?
Yeah, like random comics every week.
Austin Truffalet.
Oh yeah,
usually will go. Yeah, random comics around San Diego.
And everyone's doing 10, 15.
Yeah,
oh,
everyone's doing about 10.
You're not, opening for someone.
No.
Okay, nice.
No,
that's
usually
so cool, though, like you're doing.
Yeah, he'll do like 5 comics.
Sick.
Yeah, it's always a great room. It's a good room to work on new material.
Okay.
And the crowd wants to be there.
Yeah.
So you barked. You got them in.
Yeah.
They talk to you on the street. They're like, oh, that's the guy who brought us in.
So yeah. So let's talk about that. So when you're barking for people that don't know, it's a little inside baseball. It's actually not. That's pretty common term. Barking is just when you're like standing on the street, right? Just be like, you should come to the show.
It's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing outside. You're like, it's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up.
Yeah, and they're just like,
we can get fired up.
Okay, yeah, and you're like matching their energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What are you saying to these people to get them in? Are you just like, hey, you like comedy?
You go, hey, you want to see a dead baby in a jar?
What's the best interaction you've had with someone where you told them like, yeah, you're barking and you were barking. What was the best interaction you had?
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah. No, usually like they'll be like, when is it? Hey guys, let's go to this.
Yeah.
All right, we're going. You're like, okay, cool.
Sick. And you're standing right outside the building, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm walking the farmer's market.
Oh.
So I'm all over the place.
Oh, that's why they do it Wednesdays.
Yeah.
That's I don't know if that's why, but that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone's there.
Everyone's there already.
Dope,
it's easy to get people in. So they're just down. Like, all right.
Is it usually like, is it a comedy club?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
looks like
it's got a giant clown painted on the wall.
That's terrifying.
It says fuck house.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Outside?
No, inside.
Oh, okay.
It's in an alley. and it's spray painted on the door, the alley.
Oh, okay.
It's sketchy. Going to it is very sketchy.
But you get 10-15, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And so when you're doing, I guess my biggest question for this is like, when you're going to these or that's not really an open mic. That's more of a show.
I'm calling an open mic.
Okay. When you're doing this, how often, every time, are you working out new material?
Yeah. Yeah.
And are you writing like every day? Like you just like, no.
I don't write. I don't know how.
You just like have ideas. Do you just jot them in your phone, or you just
I'll put fun, like ideas down on my phone,
and
just like a word, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, okay, I remember that,
and then you'll just riff on it on
stage?
Okay,
exactly. You'll know the joke.
Do you have anything? Don't we put you on the spot? Do you have anything in your notes that we could riff on right now?
Yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Genetic engineering baby.
Okay.
And I put black. Because I was thinking like
genetic engineering baby black. Okay, so what was your thought process for that?
Is like if we were genetically modifying babies, and they'd be like, oh, like, yeah, you want your baby to be like really athletic, and you're like, yeah, please. And like, okay, all right. Well, if we make him athletic, he's gonna have to be tall. And you're like, okay, yeah, cool. And they're like, do you want your baby to be able to like run fast? And you're like, yeah, do that. And you're like, all right, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. And then like, when they're finished, it's a black baby, and you're like, do you still want it? And you're just like, And
then you're an asshole if you say no.
Exactly.
You're like,
like it's a perfect baby. It's everything you wanted.
It looks nothing like me and my wife. We're both Irish. We're both Irish Catholic.
I think we'll just go fuck. You know what? We'll fuck.
We actually didn't have any infertility issues. We'll just do that anyways. We'll do the old-fashioned way. They're like,
just see what you had on the market.
And now you're racist if you say no.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
nice. So you just do that, and how do you like? I mean, I guess you just have this thought randomly.
Yeah,
and you just write it down.
Usually when I wake up, I have about like the strangest thoughts when I wake up. I'll write something down, and they usually won't work the first time I do it.
Yeah, like when you go on stage and do it.
Yeah,
like it bombs.
Yeah, like there'll be like something there. I'll be like, kinda. Yeah, and then if I want to, I'll keep working on it.
Okay? I'm gonna ask you a question, then I'm gonna share mine.
Okay.
And then you share yours. Okay.
Okay.
So the question is, what's been your worst bomb? I've never been on stage, but I had a bomb yesterday. Like like in a group, you just like are talking to people, right? And you say a joke. And then it bombs terribly.
What was the joke?
Yesterday, I'm gonna say it, but I have to bleep it out on here because you'll see why.
Okay.
But if I'm being honest, I woke up this morning and cried, dude. I'm not exaggerating, dude. It bombed so hard and it was so fucking awkward. And yes, okay. So here's what happened. I'm just gonna put in music right here, I guess. Dude, the look on everyone else's face when I said that was like, someone legitimately was like, what the fuck is happening? As soon as I said it, I was like, what are you doing? That was so weird. And like, all I've been thinking about today is just like, dude, those people think I'm so weird. Like, I'm never getting invited back to hang out with them, which is fine. Whatever, dude. You know what I mean? But fuck, man. So it set me up well for Saturday when I go on stage and just eat shit in front of.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like that, except a lot worse.
But honestly, that prepared me well because I'm excited for Saturday when I bomb. That I don't know these people. You know.
That's the best.
I don't know these fucking people, dude. So it's
the best.
Well, okay. What was your worst bomb?
Oh man. Okay. It was actually in high school.
Oh, you've been doing comedy a while.
Well, I did magic, right?
Okay, yeah. I also want to talk about that, dude. I'm not trying to laugh at you doing magic.
That
just
was
the phrase. The phrase of you saying, "Well, I
do magic."
Well, I also do magic.
And I'm not allowed within 100 feet of a school.
You're like one of those guys that they hire on the last day of school.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are they called? An illusionist or something?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I've done so many high schools.
A deceptionist or something?
A deceptionist.
That's what we should start calling magicians.
Dude, that's a good idea.
Deceptionist?
The deceptionist.
Actually, I don't do Actually, I'm not a magician.
I do deception.
I'm a deceptionist. That sounds way cooler, dude.
It does. Deceptionist.
Side note, do you consider David Blaine a magician?
Yeah, I like David Blaine.
Okay. He's a little weird.
Yeah, he's super weird.
Yeah.
I met him.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Did he do the ice pick through his arm thing? And he's like, yo, check this out, John. That'd be a really weird way to be.
I asked him, how did you go to the bathroom when you're in the ice?
Oh, yeah.
I went to this magic convention. It was actually here in San Diego.
That doesn't surprise me on either of those statements. That you went to a magic convention and that there's one in San Diego.
Dude, he was there all 3 days.
Was it called Magic
just
Con?
hanging out. It was called Magic Con. Yeah,
nice.
It was at the Hilton.
Hell yeah. That's where they do all that.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was awesome.
So you stood in line, waited to meet David Blaine?
No, he was at the convention.
Oh, like as a fan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
just
sick.
hanging out. So like so many world-class magicians, and they're not like behind a red rope where you go up and say hi.
Yeah.
They're walking around, everyone's talking to each other, doing magic tricks for each other.
Are they getting swamped?
No.
Like is David Blaine like swamped with people?
The first day, yeah. And then as the second day, third day, he was just a normal guy. And like, yeah, people chilled out. But yeah, the first day when he walked in, it was like, it was crazy. But yeah, after a while, you were able to just go up to him, say hi. And I was like, yeah, how'd you pee in the ice? And he was like, a catheter. And the catheter ran out of the ice.
Oh, damn. What about pooping? Did you ask him about that?
Yeah, he didn't eat. Yeah, but he did say somebody tripped over the catheter and yanked it.
Who? Like just a regular person?
I don't know. Yeah.
Where was it? Wasn't he like in public for this too?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, somebody tripped over.
Okay, so do you think that's more magic or more just like things of endurance?
I think it's fake.
Oh, you didn't think that was real?
I don't think he really did it.
Dude, you heard it? That's gonna be the title of this episode. David Blaine's a fraud.
I kind of have mad respect for him because he's done so many of these stunts.
Yeah,
that
it's
I think
not
are
magic,
bullshit.
dude. It's just like he caught a bullet in his mouth.
But
and I was like, dude,
it might be magic if he's not really doing it.
No, that's
they're
just
not
called
stunts.
fraud, dude.
No, it's called deceptionist.
It's called deceptionist, dude. Dude, all of this is bullshit, dude. David Blaine's a fraud. When he does the actual magic shit, I'm like, okay, this is sick. Like when he put a pick through his hand,
That was cool.
that was wild.
Yeah, through his arm.
And he shows it to Kanye, and Kanye's like, what is happening?
Oh, I could put a nail in my face.
I'm good.
I could put that thing. What's that thing?
It's for plants, checking the moisture of plants.
Maybe I should not put that in my face.
You could. You're definitely gonna get an infection and die.
Yeah, it's probably got that. Definitely has tetanus.
Yeah. Or just like dirt on it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's how tetanus grows on metal.
Oh, there you go.
Like if you find a rusty nail that's just been out,
Yeah.
probably doesn't have tetanus. It's not the rust. It's actually the metal in the soil.
Wow. Who knew this was a science pod?
It's crazy.
Wow. So, anyways, you met David Blaine at Magic Con.
David Blaine, yeah.
Who were your idols in Magic?
My idols.
Like what's his name? Houdini?
Houdini, I read his books. I read a lot of Houdini books.
What are they about?
Mostly about how he ended up dying.
Are they just like crazy gibberish?
No, they're good.
That
Like,
makes sense.
he's cool because he went to seancers and like
What's that?
mystics, you know?
Oh, okay.
And people who were basically taking people's money so that they could talk to their dead loved ones. And he'd go to them and expose them. So he was exposing all these charlatans.
He was like YouTubers before YouTubers were YouTubers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's an
Like,
OG.
guys, today I'm going to go prank seancers. And I'm going to go expose seancers. Come with me.
And they just all follow him around
Yeah.
instead of a camera.
Yeah.
Dude, that's true.
So what do you... yeah, there's just a horde of people that
A
follow
horde
him,
of people,
his
yeah.
subscribers.
Subscribe. Holy shit, he's got
Dude,
he's got a
holy
lot
shit,
of followers.
guys. Dude, David Blaine's dropping a video today. We got to go meet up with him. What was I going to say?
Videos didn't exist.
Or Houdini, not David Blaine. Fuck,
Yeah.
fuck Blaine, dude.
Fuck David Blaine.
You just turned me off with David Blaine.
I did?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that you see, nobody likes David Blaine.
He's a fraud. Okay, yeah, in the magic community, is David Blaine kind of like a...
Well, the thing is, he doesn't make up his own tricks. So, like, him and Chris Angel, they have writers, so to speak. So they have magicians.
They have ghost trickers.
They have ghost trickers.
Ghost delusionists. Hell yeah.
And those people make the magic tricks.
Okay.
And no one knows who they are because they're autistic. And David Blaine's the face of comedy, which is crazy because David Blaine is the most normal magician they could find.
No, he's not. Oh, yeah. Like, that's crazy that he's quote unquote normal.
Yes, he's they're like, we can't have fucking Danny, fucking, what's his name? Yeah, we can't have fucking Danny as the face of magic. Well, we got David Blaine.
He just like keeps talking about trains all the time.
Yeah.
Danny keeps talking about, all right, guys,
he wears cut jeans.
Today I'm going to be wearing
sandals.
Today I'm going to be standing underneath a train and seeing if I can get out of it alive. And you're like, and then every bit is just him talking about trains. You're like, Danny, take this test real quick.
Take this.
David Blaine is so autistic. Every time you see him, he's just like, hey guys, I'm David Blaine. Today I'm going to catch a bullet in my mouth. And you're like, Jesus.
You want to see a trick? Load this gun. Now put the gun up to my face.
Yeah.
Now pull the trigger.
And he's always narrating stuff too. He's always like, today was a crazy day for me. I had to get comfortable catching a bullet in my mouth.
And I haven't eaten in 4 days. But today is the day where I catch the bullet in my eardrum with my mom watching.
And if it goes well, my mom will also catch a bullet in her eardrum.
And it'll be your card.
Dude, David Blaine's so autistic. Wow.
Yeah, even Chris Angel.
Who's that? Chris Angel sounds like the lead singer of Creed, dude.
Oh my God. You're not too far off. You're not too far off because he wanted to be a rock star.
Dude, your boy knows.
But his music sucked.
Dude.
Yeah.
Your boy knows names, dude. Your boy knows names. Chris Angel, dude.
Chris Angel.
Wow. That's not his real name. There's no way.
It might be his real name.
Dude, let's pull this up.
Yeah, look it up.
Chris. Okay, wait. What were you saying about Chris Angel, though?
This
Chris guy's Angel. A rock star, dude. Look at.
He wanted to be a rock star,
I'm putting an image right here.
but nobody would. He couldn't get anyone to produce his music. But they were like, "We really like your magic tricks," because he would do magic tricks during his shows. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they were like,
during
we'll give you a show doing magic.
Oh, during like rock shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, how awful, dude. You show up to a rock concert and the guy's like, okay, we're going to take a quick intermission. Check out this card. Someone pick a card. And you're like, dude, what? I'm here for rock music. That's like so opposite. Like comedy and magic weird. You're doing, I could see the...
Because it's magic's already silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And also like I've seen you like make jokes with some of your stuff before too. So like, you could tie that in.
Yeah,
you can't be like hitting this sick guitar solo and then you're like, okay, guys, pick a card. You're like
every downstroke of the guitar, you're making cards appear.
Pick a card.
Doves shoot out of fire.
All your music is about like magic.
Actually, it was Mind Freak. That was his hitter.
Oh, really?
Mind Freak.
I can read minds. Oh, that's what I was. His name is so. What's it called? Greek. Christopher Nicholas Sarantakos.
Sarantakos.
I guess his last name is not Angel, obviously. I like on this picture he's just cruising a peace sign.
I thought, why would he make up the name Chris Angel? It's not catchy.
Chris Angel's kind of sick, dude. Also, Chris, dude. Criss.
2 S's. Oh, my God.
Oh, do you think it's because of cross angel? Not that that's a person, but like...
What's cross angel?
Angel and a cross. Like, Like,
you think he's getting a little religious with it?
Yeah. He's
actually, you might be onto something.
This magic shit is so crazy. It's fucking religious, dude.
It's religious. Yeah. I thought he was using powers by Satan when I first saw him on A&E. I was in high school when he came out.
Chris Angel, more like Chris Demon, am I right? That's what you should open your next show.
No. Stroke that thing, cuzzo.
And then say that in the mic. Yeah, dude. Stroke that thing, cuzzo.
Stroke that thing, cuzzo.
Have you seen that video? Do you know what that's from?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I like that you just have gravitated towards that. You know what it's from. Hell yeah. Chris Angel, dude. Okay. What I was going to ask you about magic... I don't know if you had a bigger point to make about Chris Angel. I mean, this guy's such a douche.
Oh, he's a huge douche. And well, this is what I was gonna say. So I went to Vegas.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
And I was like, we were all talking about Chris Angel. Every magician hates Chris Angel.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, what would you do if you meet him? And people were like, I'd flip him off. I'd call him a fraud. Like people were saying all this shit.
Wait, so why don't people like him? Is because his magic's fake?
Because he does something that's very discouraged in the magic community, using camera tricks. and using stooges, which are people in on it. So if you're using hired actors, that's not a magic trick. Like I could do that.
And you're also just doing creative cuts with the camera.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so then it takes away from it because you're like, well, what happens if you did a really good trick? Well, you can always fall back to that. It was just a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, and his show started really going down the tank, and then he ended up showing up, just walking into the convention.
Okay.
And all these magicians who were like, oh, fuck you, Chris Angel, gravitated to him. All were taking pictures with him,
dude,
and everything. And then, so like, he's walking up to me and my step cousin. We're both there. Mm-hmm. And then we just go up to him. We go, hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you. We just shake his hand and keep walking. Mm-hmm. But he stops us and keeps talking to us. And he's the nicest guy in the world. He's like, how long you guys been doing magic? Oh, this is cool, man. First time here. Yeah. And he's like, we're like, fuck, we're talking to Chris Angel right now. Like,
yeah.
I just talk like mad shit on you. Like,
yeah. You're one of the guys,
weekend.
Dude.
Yeah. Now I'm like, Chris Angel.
Now you're a big fan.
No, I love
you're
Chris
like,
Angel.
Chris Angel.
I mean, how can you not like that
face?
face? Look at that guy.
I mean, this guy's insane.
Yeah, like looks like he like fingered his sister on her period.
Ew, dude. Wow, that is disgusting. I love that analogy though. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it does. He looks like that type of person.
Yeah.
He has razor blades in his mouth though. That's it.
Oh yeah, it's a good trick.
That's a good trick, dude. Slice it. The old slicing your tongue with a razor blade trick.
People love it.
What do you think of the Long Island medium?
What's that?
You don't know who that is?
No.
Fucking what's her name, dude? Christina. So, as the title suggests, she's from Long Island. She's a medium. You know what I mean? This is not magic, obviously. I don't want to. But you talking about how what's his name? Houdini would go in and like
expose him.
Yeah. This is who I thought immediately of when you said that. What's her name? Christina Caputo. Teresa Caputo. I love watching their fails. Those are always fun. So she has this fucking insane hair. I'm gonna put in a picture.
Oh, this is amazing.
She's kind of ripped, dude.
Even her hair's fake.
She's kind of hot.
Yeah. Like I can't tell if she's into CrossFit.
Yeah, or just like a mom from Long Island.
Yeah.
Wow, this is insane. But yeah, dude, she'll just like be her show's great because she'll just be like walking in a store, and then she'll be like, I'm sensing someone's dad with us right now. Is someone in the aisle? Do they have a dad that has passed away?
No, she
and their daughter's like, dude, mom, like, I'm going to meet you in the car. I'm not fucking doing this. And then someone's like, my uncle died. And she's like, oh, yes, it must be that. Okay, so he's someone's dad for sure. And then she like walks out to them and then starts talking. And you're like, Teresa. Like, there's it's on TLC also, the Learning Channel.
This is great. This is amazing. She does Chris Angel, David Blaine shit, but
yeah, but then she'll do like
medium.
Exactly. But then she'll do like live shit where she'll have an audience and she's like, okay, I'm sensing, and then she'll be like, I think I don't know, I could be wrong about this, but then she'll be like, okay, so dad's trying to tell you right now that it's okay to move on, and or like your husband who died in a terrific. Or not terrific, terrific. It was awesome. A terrible car accident. The car rolled 5 times and he was pulled out limb by limb. He's trying to tell me that it's okay. You can go fuck your neighbor.
Oh my God.
No, she didn't say that.
She didn't say that? No, that would be awesome though.
Teresa Caputo, dude, check it out. Yeah,
dude,
her son looks like a douche, dude.
Oh my God.
Look at this family. Oh, dude, it's coming back. It's to return in October.
Oh, hell yeah.
Her son looks like a cock, dude.
It's
like, what's
her
up,
daughter's
dude?
kind of hot.
Yeah, she is kind of hot.
It looks like they own a repo company. Like they'd also have their repo shows.
I mean, the dad for sure does that, dude.
Yeah.
The dad definitely does that, and she's like definitely just a housewife, but she's like, I'm going to get into medium stuff. Like this can't be real, dude. I feel like it's like horoscopes. Like she just throws out broad claims.
Yeah,
she's like,
until it sticks.
Yeah.
Well, you got to go on a rabbit hole of them failing.
Okay, let's look one up. Here, I'll look it up on
my phone,
because then we could watch it together.
Okay.
Teresa, okay, let's do medium fails.
Medium fails. This is the best.
We didn't see it coming. The most brutal psychic fail compilation, part 1.
Ooh.
Okay, we'll just watch a couple of these.
Is that Holy Kool-Aid?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I love that guy.
Oh, really? You
yeah.
know who this is? Wait, I want to do a Caputo one.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah, that's her. Okay, number 1, Teresa Caputo.
No.
I think I'm right here. Your wife is
Wait, you
departed?
can put it up to your mouth. I'm gonna put it in post.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's good.
Who lost the spouse? I think I'm right here. Your wife is departed? Is that her wedding ring?
No, it's my mother's.
Do you still have her chair?
No.
Or did she have an issue with her legs prior to her passing?
No.
Was there an issue with the legs where your husband was bed restriction? Is that correct?
So you'll always know when you talk to a family member, when you
Dude,
start
this
a
is
case,
so
you'll know if
embarrassing.
This is a good one.
dead or alive. Every time.
Psychic detective, dude.
Yeah, so this person, I'll give you a little backstory. She said that this person was dead and they haven't found her.
Okay.
So we'll see what.
Okay.
This girl look familiar to you?
Yeah, she does. I worked this case.
This is a girl who you said was beaten and killed.
Okay.
This little girl is me.
Uh.
And you told somebody that she's dead.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Is such a good response to this. Wait a minute. Wow, dude. This is a great series you just unlocked for me. Wait a minute. Let's back up. Wait a second. Now, I might not have said she was beaten and killed, per se. You know, it was an analogy.
But you were beaten.
Were you not? Come on. We were all hit a little bit as a kid.
You're dead inside, let's be honest.
You didn't disappear?
I'm right here.
Oh, dude, she doubled down. Should have gaslight her. What a fucking moron. You didn't disappear? I'm right here, lady. I'm in front of you. What are you talking about?
You didn't disappear. Oh my god.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? You fraud? Yeah, that really is. Lady, that's
interesting.
That's awesome, dude.
All told, 10 different psychics told our producer that Lisa had been murdered. And the FBI says to Inside Edition that they are not aware of any criminal investigation that has been solved.
This is an official statement by the FBI. We are not aware of any criminal investigation that has been solved as a direct result of information provided by a psychic. I mean, the fact that the FBI even had to say this
is absurd.
This is absurd, dude.
We have to make a statement. We have to put out a statement.
We got to say something. Some intern for sure just typed this out. Someone was like, dude, fucking fire off a tweet.
Of information
they put the logo and everything.
Yeah.
We do see massive energy grid blackouts and cyber attacks by May or June. One feels like it's in the Northeast, East Coast, New York area or Washington area.
There were no notable wide-scale power outages in the New York or Washington area in May or June of 2016.
I think Hillary Clinton will be elected president.
Wrong.
That is absolutely
wrong. I'm starting with a gentleman, first off, and with this man, who? Reg? And he's also mentioned Frank. Thank you. Come on. In his younger years, I can see the uniform. In his younger years, played, I don't know what he was in the Air Force. I don't feel he was a pilot because of his attire, but he's keen to show me that. And he's transported back.
I mean, these people are still at
the age in which he passed. He may not even be family. He may be just known to you.
How did they end up at this?
I mean, these people are just like, we can stop. But that basically, like, I feel like the people that go up there, they just freestyle.
Yeah, that's it.
They're just like, you know what? Let's see if I could fucking. I'm sensing the Air Force. Was someone in the Air Force? Any sort of rank? Honestly, any military at this point. No one's responding, so any military. Honestly, just any sort of government work. Someone's like, I mean, my mom was an accountant for, like, the city fire.
City fire department. Your dad was a fireman? No.
Nope. No, my dad did engineering.
I'm getting fire, lighter. You have a lighter in your pocket. You have a watch on your. You have a watch. You have a watch. You have a phone. You have a phone.
Yes.
Cindy, Sally.
Any words that start with an S come to mind? Not even names, just words. Dude, these people are wow.
Cindy Crawford. I mean, listen to Cindy Crawford.
Yeah, the one dude that was so funny. The girl being like, "Oh, that's really interesting. You didn't disappear at all." I like how she still had a little touch of like,
I don't believe it.
Like a little touch of like, well, I must have been right at the time. So, are you sure you didn't disappear at all for a little bit? Are you sure you weren't beaten? Just trying to like cover her bases. She's like, wow, that's interesting. Just didn't give a fuck.
There's this guy who has the the Randy Foundation, the Randy something foundation, I forget. He's a magician who exposes people, but he has a $1 million reward if you could prove that you have some psychic abilities. So people go in and they have scientists like do different tests on their claims. And no one obviously passed.
Yeah.
But he came out with exposing this guy whose name was Uri Geller, who'd bend forks with his mind and stuff, right? And he exposed him with he's like, look, I'll bend the key. And he bends a key with his mind, right? People are like, oh, that's amazing. He goes, I'll show you how I did it. And he shows how he bends the key. And they go, you didn't do that the first time. So they like thought he could also use powers, but like was faking not being able to use powers. If that makes any sense.
And they just exposed him for it?
Like he would expose other people, but in exposing them, they would be like, no, you really did it with your mind the first time you did it.
Oh.
And then he'd be like, no, I didn't. I used a double key and I switched it or some shit. And they'd be like, nah, man.
Nah.
I saw that shit back.
Here's $1 million.
You did it. $1 million.
You did it. I was wrong. You actually did it, dude. And the guy's like, no, I didn't.
I didn't.
The roles are switched. I didn't do it, dude. That's funny. So how does that usually go on stage when you do magic? Do you usually do magic on stage like every night?
No, I just do comedy.
Oh, okay. But do you ever throw any? I feel like I've seen you do it once or twice.
Yeah, I do it sometimes. I really like doing it.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. You're good at it too.
I might start doing it again. Thanks. I might start doing it.
How do you lead into that?
Usually just swallow an animal balloon or like, I don't know. Oh, one time it worked out perfect. One time the guy right before me was talking shit on magicians.
No way.
Yeah, it was perfect, dude. It was perfect.
And was it in your set already? Or were you just like, oh, I have to talk about it now?
I was like, perfect. That's exactly what I thought. And I was doing a magic trick. I was planning on doing magic
that's what
that
I was saying. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Which is rare because I sometimes do it. So this guy's talking shit on magicians. I get up on stage and I have a fake brick already stashed in the wall.
Yeah.
In the little hole in the wall.
At ACC?
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, you fucking hate magicians? Well, fuck you. And I take out the fake brick. It looks like a real brick, and I just chuck it into the audience.
Oh, my God.
And everyone freaks out.
Yeah, dude.
They're like, oh, my God. And I'm like, magicians are cool. And then I take out a plastic bag and pull out a giant straw. And I think that was it. And then I just did jokes.
Did it bomb? Like, what was the vibe? Like, if you just threw a brick into the audience?
I might have it. It went well. It actually went pretty well. Let me see. I have 10 seconds of it.
That's
at least
funny.
The beginning. Because it wasn't like an overall good set. It was still early on in my like magic comedy.
Okay.
And I needed to get better at comedy.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't want to rely on it.
Yeah.
It was this one.
Can you send this to me?
Yeah.
Someone just said Chris Angel.
Chris Angel.
That's funny.
It was very good, right? It worked out perfect.
You committed to that, dude. You committed to the bit. I would have gotten scared. I would have been like, dude, I'm throwing... Someone is going to think that I'm actually throwing a brick at them.
I wanted to bring it to the riots. I thought that would be just so funny.
Be so funny.
Start one, just throw it.
You could tell too that there's probably like 20 or 30 people in the audience too.
Yeah,
just like the sparse, and some girl just cried out Chris Angel.
Chris Angel.
Dude, Ellie was telling me. Shout out to Ellie. Ellie was telling me that a couple weeks ago, some guy at the open mic at ACC, like it had clearly been like, this is my I think this is actually my worst nightmare in comedy, like by starting out.
Shit!
In my first couple times, Ellie said that it was clearly this guy's like first like couple like had been on stage less than 5 times, and he's trying to just like do his joke, and someone like keeps fucking interrupting him.
No.
And Ellie said at one point the guy just goes, "Hey man, can you just like let me do my jokes?" And that's like so sad, because like now everyone's like, "Oh, dude,"
it was all sad
because you don't have like a good comeback. That you're just like, "Hey man, just let me do my jokes."
Can I just say my stuff?
Can I just say my jokes,
please?
That's so awkward, dude. What was your best slam that you've had on someone? Do you remember? Or he just be like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, let me do my jokes.
You know, it's weird because I have a different technique than most people. I don't usually slam them.
Mm-hmm.
I start talking to them.
Oh, I feel like that works usually.
It works well.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's somebody who wants to talk. So it's just like, oh,
all right,
this
let's
person,
talk, dude.
if you're absurd enough to talk in the middle of a show, you're a crazy person.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, oh, crazy person. Perfect.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point, man.
Yeah. And they'll just say some wild shit.
And you're like, okay.
It's just, yeah, it's a soft.
Yeah, you're right. Those are layups.
Yeah. So, like, people get mad and they're like, fuck you. And then I'm just like, just listen, let them say one thing. It's going to be absurd.
And then you can just laugh about it and be like, hey, man, what?
Yeah, it won't
and then
be
that's
all
going to
right.
get a pop.
Yeah.
And then you're back.
And then you're back. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Sick, dude. Yeah, man, I'm a little, because I guess we can end the episode soon, but to what I was saying, we were talking last time I saw you at work, I was telling you about how I'm going to do the open mic soon at Madhouse.
Yeah.
And you were like, you should just do it at ACC. And I was like, well, because the difference is, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but at ACC, recently, they've been selling it out, and it's like about 200 people. That's our capacity.
Yeah, they've been busy.
And the one at Madhouse is a smaller room. It's about like 20 people.
Yeah.
But my thinking was, hey, I'm going to do Madhouse because it's a smaller room. And you were like, dude, ACC, the lights are really bright, so you can't see past the first row.
That's right.
And also people are coming there to laugh.
Yeah.
At Madhouse, there's just like, oh, do you want to say what you said?
I don't remember what I said.
You were just like, dude, a lot of times people are in there just fucking hammered. And
Yeah.
you're like, did you guys just come in here for water?
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's Madhouse comedy. They're just
sick. Dude, yeah, nice. I'm fully expecting just zombies on Saturday.
Yeah, like I'll say my best zinger. Be like, go up there, best zinger, and they'll just stare at you like,
fuck, dude.
And I'll be like, and I don't know why people go in there. I don't know why people do it.
Like to go watch comedy?
No, I don't know why people are watching it. I don't know why comics are in there.
Performing?
I don't know. They're like, I need to get the reps in. That's what they always say.
Yeah.
I need to get the reps. I'm like, this makes me never want to say jokes ever again.
This makes you never want to do comedy again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I just go in that room.
Hell yeah. So catch me there Saturday night.
I'm going to be there.
The main room. I actually, it'll make me happy if you're there because I know that you'll be laughing regardless of how my jokes are doing.
I'll laugh.
If they're doing well, obviously you'll laugh. If they're doing terrible, you'll be laughing because just the fact that no one else is
It's
fucking
happening.
Yeah.
You have to record it too.
Okay, word. Can you record it if I give you my phone?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, sick.
You have to record your
Sick.
first set.
Should I record on stage?
That would be interesting. You want to try doing like a POV?
Yeah. POV, it's your first set and you bomb. Everyone would be so confused. I'm just filming on stage. POV, this is your first time doing comedy. You're just on FaceTime with your buddy.
Dude, that'd be
That'd
amazing.
be so awkward.
Oh, you could send them. You could make. I bet you could make it like a whole
A series
of
POV.
stage fright for people.
Yeah.
People with stage fright, like instead of horror movies, do like bombing on stage material. They
That would
just
make
watch
people
it.
not want to do it even more.
Oh, this guy's crazy. He lives
Yeah.
on the wild side.
Yeah, he
He's
lives
so
on the wild
brave.
side. Jesus. I'm honestly, you mentioned before this that you could look over some of my jokes. I'm honestly very worried to show you some of them because I've never showed, I showed my girlfriend them and she just like kind of.
Girls do not understand it.
Yeah, dude, girls are so dumb.
Yeah.
No. I showed her them and she just was kind of like, you're reading a joke to someone.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you're just like, it was like a Sunday afternoon and I read her a joke and she was like doing the dishes or something.
What'd she say? Was she like, this is funny? Or was she like,
there was like one part in there where she like chuckled a little bit and I was like, okay, that's something.
That's good.
You know what I mean? But other
That's
than that
good.
it's not that it probably isn't funny. That's probably it. But it's also the fact that like you're reading someone a joke. Like that's so awkward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're like, what's the deal with?
It never goes well.
Yeah, and you're like,
you'll notice too when people say, "Oh, you do comedy? Tell me a joke."
Yeah.
You'll bomb.
Yeah.
It won't work.
Yeah. What do you say to people like that?
I say, do Chinese people have as a hard time with forks as we do with chopsticks? And then it never works.
That's a good joke, dude. Is that
I think
yours?
it's funny.
Is that yours?
Technically, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the credit for it.
Okay.
Because my friend said it
Okay.
years ago,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, I ever do comedy?
I'm fucking taking that.
I'm gonna say that joke.
Yeah.
And he forgot he said it years
hell
later,
yeah,
dude.
that's good.
And I was like, I think it's funny. Never has worked.
Oh.
Never worked.
It worked right now. I laughed.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know how that works.
Because I also maybe it's because I'm not like it
was the context.
Yeah, but also like, dude, I do that sometimes though too. Like I'll steal jokes from people, not steal, but like if my buddies that don't do comedy, they say something funny, I'm like, I'm gonna use that. Like
it's fair game.
Like yeah, earlier this week, I went to go see Oppenheimer on Saturday.
I'm seeing that on Wednesday.
Dude, let me know how it is. Well, I already saw it, but let me know what you think of it. But anyways, I texted in my group chat and I was like, spoiler alert, like they dropped the bomb twice. And my buddy was like, bomb's so nice they dropped it twice. And I was like, wow, that's really good. I'm using that. And so I put a picture of the
bomb's so nice they dropped it.
I put a poster of it on my story and I put bomb's so nice they dropped it twice. And someone responded, he goes, hey yo, the caption. None of the people that responded, a bunch of people that responded like were laughing, and it was all white people. None of my Japanese friends thought it was funny. I was honestly expecting like some sort of like one of my Japanese friends to respond and be like, dude, this is offensive.
Did they say that?
No, none of my Japanese friends said anything.
Oh, they probably don't care.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think we should have dropped it on them? Not to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I think we should have. Do you think we shouldn't have? My dad's so funny, dude. He goes, sorry to cut you off real quick, but my dad, we were talking about, I was like, Dad, are you going to go see Oppenheimer? And he goes, well, and I could tell just as soon as he said that he was going to go into like this story. And I was like, here we go. And he goes, you know, the thing about the bomb, he's like, don't get me wrong, super terrible. And usually when someone says, don't get me wrong, they're about to say something
wrong.
Wild, dude. You know what I mean? He didn't say anything wild, but he was just like, we warned them. And I was like, okay, dude. You know what I mean? He's like, we warned them. We did. And I was like, I'm sure we did, but it's also fucked that we killed like 200,000 people in like a week, dude.
Yeah, it's super fucked up.
It's so fucked.
And the thing is like, I wasn't there, so I don't know enough of the information.
Yeah.
Or like the climate at the time. First off, World War II, Japanese army was ruthless.
Dude, they were brutal.
Really did some real fucked up shit.
There's a book about it. I forget what it's called, but there's a book. I mean, worst recommendation ever. I don't know the book name, but it's about the Japanese army.
Oh, Mein Kampf.
No, I think that was the other army.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was the worst one, I think. Yeah, that wasn't too good.
Even the Nazis, as horrible as they were, obeyed rules of war.
Really?
Yeah. Rules of war between America, because we've already fought a war before, so we had rules.
Mm-hmm.
Japan, totally new to the game. No rules of war. Didn't follow rules of war.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it, I've heard when we dropped the bomb, Japan was probably going to surrender within the next couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But we dropped the bomb to show Russia what we had.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
with
the whole Germany thing, who's going to get Germany? We get half that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I didn't know this, I guess, but they talk about it. Dude, first of all, the movie you're about to see on Wednesday, I guess we can't say the name because SAG, the writer's strike right now, dude, can't talk about it because we're both involved in SAG, dude.
Yeah.
And this podcast gets millions of listens every week, dude.
Yeah.
No, we can talk about the fucking movie.
We can?
Yeah, dude, I'm not in SAG or WAFTA, whatever it's called, dude. MAFTA, whatever it's called, dude. First of all, the movie you're about to see, like 11 out of 10. It's like
That's what I hear.
It's one of the best movies I've ever seen. It's so good, dude. They do a good job at explaining like the climate around all of it, and I didn't know that like Russia's involvement in, or like them thinking about Russia so much was so involved in World War II. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like they constantly were like
the commies.
Yeah, who was the guy? Churchill?
Who?
Or who's the guy who dropped the bomb?
For the U.S.?
Yeah.
Churchill's England.
England. Who was our guy?
It was either Eisenhower or Truman.
Yeah, Eisenhower and Truman were both nutcases. From what I hear. They were all fucking crazy.
My buddy met him. Said they were crazy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. But, dude, yeah. It's a great movie.
My buddy, I just got that.
Yeah, sorry. That joke fucking bombed hard.
No, it just took me a second to...
yeah, in the 40s.
to process.
Also, no, it's crazy. Albert Einstein's in the movie. Obviously not the real dude because he's dead. But an actor plays Albert Einstein. And the first scene that he's in, that guy.
The whole time?
The first scene he's in, I was like, oh, maybe he's like imagining this. And then I was like, because I was like, Albert Einstein was around in like the 1400s. Maybe he's imagining this. And then I realized, I looked it up. Dude, he was like very much alive then. He died in like 1950.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
So he watched the bomb drop.
Yeah, dude. He like helped on the project.
Yeah.
And he was German, which is crazy.
He's a Jew.
Einstein was?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's Jewish.
Oh,
yeah.
But he's German. But
I mean, he was from Germany.
well, it's fun, and also, yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
and
he's technically German.
in the movie, it's funny. This doesn't spoil anything. Spoiler alert: they dropped the bomb 2 times. In the movie, they're talking about how Oppenheimer went to go study in Germany at one point, and this is like in 1920 or 30, and he's studying in Germany, and then he meets like this physicist over there, and he leaves and comes back to America. And like I was in the movie theater and I had an epiphany. I was like, oh, they hated Jewish people at this time. I forgot that that's what this fucking movie's about. This whole time I've been thinking like Christopher Nolan, the Batman trilogy, Oppenheimer, no special effects, IMAX. And then I was like, oh, dude, this is about World War II. Forgot about that, dude. My bad.
That's right.
Yeah.
The Jews were a thing then.
Yeah, go check out Oppenheimer, I guess. All right, dude, you got anything to plug? We can wrap it up here. Go review my shitty jokes, dude. That I'm really nervous to show you.
That's what I'm gonna do the whole time.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna be like, "That's a good one. You should
Stroke that thing, cuzzo.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to plug?
Come and watch me on.
It's a Tuesday afternoon. We can get fired up.
Yeah.
Go watch
Tuesday.
Go see John, and if you're in San Diego, go see John in the alley.
Yeah,
every
alley.
Wednesday.
You'll see me in the alley. OB, Ocean Beach, the alley.
In a alley.
Yeah, look up the alley. It'll pop up.
You'll find me in some alley.
Also,
if you're wondering why I'm 2 feet shorter than John in this episode, it's because he's 7'2".
Yeah, I drink a lot of milk.
No, I'm in a camping chair. That's why I'm so short.
I do love
episode.
You're right.
I know. It looks like I'm like learning from you. Like, yeah, so here's the thing about comedy, young kid. All right, dude. Yeah, go see John every Wednesday.
Follow me, Jay Kirkendall, 91.
Hell yeah.
On Instagram.
Dude, I'll put in your reel right here.
Okay.
Your reel of Ellie and the fucking Ronald McDonald the other day.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was so funny, dude. That shit was so funny, man.
People were so confused. Like, what is this?
Then that makes me laugh even harder. People that don't get it, they're just like, what the I love posting weird shit, and then some people being like, dude, did you see Dominic's story? Like the kid that we went to high school with? Yeah, dude. He posted this really weird thing. Yeah, look. And it's just like this rock music and like close-ups of the Ronald McDonald statue we have in our fucking... That's so funny, man. Wow, that's hilarious. All right, anyways. My catchphrase is see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What's that?
Do you get it?
Yeah, because it's Tuesday.
Well, yeah, but also like, do you know what it stands for?
Cunt.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Well, that's not. I didn't come up with that. Again, I stole that. But that's like a phrase for.
That's so good.
Thanks.
I like it.
All right. See you next Tuesday.
Cunt.